Really just improving my overall game, get my handle a little tighter, become more of an efficient shooter, and then help me and my guys win the state.
It's going to be a different tournament because you're looking at, in Division II, you're looking at, basically we're going to have to win 2 games to win a district. When it used to be a grind, you remember that, when you had to win 4 games. So to go from 4 games to 2 games is interesting.
What up, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Central Ohio Boys Basketball Weekly Recap with I-70 Entertainment. I am your man, Coach T.
I'm your man, T. Drake. What's up, my people?
What's going on, Drake? How we doing, baby?
Blessed, man. Blessed, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, this week's episode, we're going to take the action from Friday, December 27th until Saturday, January the 4th. So what we got, what we have on the 27th, man?
27 was a big weekend, man. We had the holiday hoopla here in Columbus, Ohio at the Convention Center. Mm-hmm. A lot of good basketball there. Wasn't able to get in and get an eye view for you. $40 price was really high. Wasn't able to get it. Wasn't able to get no passes.
Not going to do that.
So we don't have a personal look at that one, but let's check out them scores.
Absolutely. All right, now Thursday, January the 2nd, I got out to Westland High School, so I got to see Westerville North against Northland. Really excited about that game, a big guard matchup. Northland has a couple of good guards, as well as Westerville North, so I was excited to see that. And Westerville North came to play that day, man. Shot the ball really well. And their defense is stifling, and they hit you in waves, man. They go about 9 deep, and they just keep going. And they play really tough. They're led by Micah Young and Tai Perkins, 2 really good senior guards who've been playing varsity since freshman year. So they have a lot of experience, man. And they got a couple of really good sophomores. Tony Cornett Jr. and Tyson Perkins.
Tony Cornett Jr.?
Yeah.
That's the name here. Ring bells around here, man.
Yeah. Hey, man. He's got it. He can put the ball on the floor. He can shoot, catch and shoot. He made a lot of nice drive and dishes.
Okay.
I'm really impressed with him, as well as Tyson Perkins, man. He's just a dog, man.
Okay.
He battles with bigs for the rebound. He's just everywhere on the court, and really impressed with Westerville North. They are definitely a team to beat in Division II, not only in this area, but in the state.
Yeah, I'm real interested to see how that team does throughout the year. More to come for them a little later, so I'm real excited about that team and seeing what they can do.
Yes, sir. Now let's check out those games. A couple of games from Friday.
Yeah. Friday, it's not December 27th, January the 3rd. We had some really good games. We had a big win for Watterson over Pick North, which is a really big win for them, 50-43. And also we had another big win, DeSales beating Dublin Kaufman.
That's big. Both of them huge.
Yeah, that was a big game. So a big day for the Catholic schools. Big day for them.
Yeah. Well, absolutely. So a lot of great ball, man, in all the leagues, man. And Saturday, I was able to go out and Eastmoor, that's where I teach, so I was able to go check out Eastmoor versus Bishop Hartley.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, EA, where your boy name rings bells. 1,000-point score. Now, Hartley came out a little laxed, but they still finished the first quarter up double digits. And then about 3 or 4 minutes left, I said to a buddy, Eastmoor really has to put some points on the board, or Hartley could blow it open. And they really started applying that pressure, doing the traps, the running jumps, and they ended the half on a 14-0 run to go up. What was it? It was 24-15, so they ended the half and went into half going up 38-15. and it was really out of reach of them. But man, they just continue to their effort on defense. You know what I mean? I love it. I mean, they'll trap. Of course, teams will beat the trap, so they get it out the trap, but they sprint out the trap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They sprint to that basket and find, and that's really good to see, man.
Yeah, that's a hallmark of Coach Andrea's teams. Being over there when we was fortunate to get over there and look at those guys and practice a little bit. You see how much he pushed on, how much he emphasized defense.
Yes, sir. And my man, he said he's the defensive coordinator, Coach Devin Lean.
Okay.
That's my guy. Yeah.
He said he over there putting them plans together.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Yeah, so those were the games. Holiday teams go out of the state and do other things, but those are the games we covered for this week.
A lot of good basketball.
Absolutely,
a lot of good basketball. But let's shift gears a little bit. I want to talk about Coach getting over and getting an interview with the Westerville North team, Coach Shan Trusley, and his 4 senior leaders. So we're going to take a look at that.
What's going on? We're here at Westerville North High School with the Westerville North senior class of the boys basketball team. Fellas, we appreciate you having us here. Why don't you introduce yourselves to us?
I'm Micah Young, 6'3" guard.
Tai Perkins, 6-foot point guard.
Ronald Jackson, senior guard.
Nolan Fedak, 6'6" forward.
Good. I really appreciate y'all fellas, man. All right, now, y'all tell me, when did y'all start playing basketball, and what made y'all fall in love with it, or how did y'all fall in love with the game of basketball?
I just started at like the Y, and then going outside, just like hooping and stuff like that. And then after about 3rd, 4th grade, I started playing like AAU, and that's when I really started getting good. And I was like, it's just fun. I love to do it. Like, I can make some money off this. I'm gonna pursue it.
I started off, I just been in the gym since I was a baby, watching my dad play basketball, just always been around the game. And then as I got older, started traveling the country, playing basketball, and I just loved competing, and it was fun for me, and I just loved doing it.
Yeah, I started out, I got 2 brothers and then a cousin. I started out just going to the Y, playing 21 with them, and it was really my first love as far as a sport. And playing AAU, growing up with these 2, it made me fall in love with, the brotherhood, the connection, and then, just competing.
Now, before we get to Noah, is this still your first love? We know you're a big-time quarterback now.
Nah, it's not my favorite sport, but it's definitely still my first love, but my favorite sport is on that field,
I started playing when I was little. Both my parents played basketball in college, so they really brought me up playing the game, so yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. Now, we usually have you describe yourselves as players, but today we're going to flip it on you. I want you to describe each other as a player. Y'all go against each other every day in practice. So we're going to start with Ty. Ty, I want you to describe Ronald as a player.
Ronald always going to play hard no matter what. He one of the best defenders I know. Then, he can shoot, dribble, all that. Then he just going to play hard, give it 100% effort every time he step on the floor. That's why I like playing with him so much, because, he always going to be there for you no matter what.
Right, and you don't like playing against him because, he play that tough D.
He can't guard me, though.
All right, now, Nolan, describe Micah as a player.
Micah's a really good competitor. He always competes, and he always plays hard. And he's a great shooter. He shoots it really well, and he handles the ball. He knows how to control the game. So he's a good passer. He does a little everything.
All right, yes, sir. A little bit of everything. I can dig it. All right, now who we got left? Micah. All right, Micah, I'm gonna give you the choice. You can either go Ty or you can go Nolan.
I describe it Nolan. Nolan, he's he's playing a 5 this year, but he's really like a stretch 4. He has good hands. He's really mobile. He can really shoot the 3, really stretch the 4, and then he's a good rebounder, get spaced out, and then he always has energy. He's never really down. He's always up. So I just love playing with him.
All right, now we got the last one. All right, Ronald.
So Tai, he's really he could do it on offense, but you know, he started out, you know, growing up, you know, he really just had a crazy IQ. You know, he liked to get everyone involved, like dish and get assists. But you know, over these last couple of years, he's really evolved his offensive game. You know, he's a shifty playmaker. You know, he can jump now out of nowhere. I don't know where that came from, but you know, yeah, complete offensive player. You know, gets his teammates involved, and like I said, you know, can score on you any way you want.
That's good, man. But you know, you said a lot of great things about his O, but you ain't say anything about his D. He don't play no D.
Nah. He played defense too, for sure. We all play defense. Offense is what separates him, though, for sure.
My man. I'm gonna ask y'all as a group now. What's the team goal for this year?
Definitely state.
State championship.
You gotta get that conference first.
Yeah.
All right, now tell me your individual goals. We're gonna start with you, Nolan.
I just want to get better overall. I'm focusing more on my defense this year. I want to be a better defender, being able to guard all 5 positions.
So you've been working on your footwork.
Just getting quicker. You know.
Yeah, I want to really focus on more of my mental side, you know, just staying that same person, you know, every day, you know, no matter the outcome of the situation, and then, you know, becoming a more explosive athlete.
My goal is to become a better leader. Going into college, I gotta talk more as a point guard, just being a better leader overall, helping my teammates, stuff like that.
Really just improve my overall game, get my handle a little tighter, become more of an efficient shooter, and then help me and my guys win the state.
Absolutely. All right. Got one more question. Don't want to take too much more of your time. It's game day. Whenever game day is, y'all in the locker room. What's on the playlist? I need to know what's y'all playing to get y'all going.
I ain't gonna lie, we put that Young Boy. We playing this Ohio rapper Count. Count be going crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Shoot, Young Boy for real. I ain't gonna lie, Young Boy. We play that too. Y'all be listening to.
Yeah, no, I'd be Lucky. I mean, it'd be Young Boy and Count like in the locker room, but I'd be listening to Lucky for sure.
Oh, Lil Baby too. Lil Baby for sure.
I like Young Boy, Rio.
Rio be too.
Man, I appreciate y'all fellas, man, and as always, best of luck. And I hope y'all get down to Dayton and get that chip.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
All right, Coach, we know you're a Westerville North lifer. Please explain that. Introduce yourself as a coach. Let us know how long you've been here and how long you've been here as a head coach.
My name is Shan Trusley. This is my 36th year at Westerville North High School. As you described it, I am a lifer. I'm a lifer here because I love the school, I love the community, I love the kids I coach and the families that I work with. This is my 12th year as the head coach. I had the great honor to serve under Kevin Tooman and Dave Hoover before me. We're a family here at Westerville North, and it's a lot of fun to be in the gym with the kids every day, and we're excited about this season, and we're looking forward to the 2025.
Absolutely. So I didn't realize you were under Coach Hoover. So you were a part of that state championship team.
Yes. I actually played here at Westerville North.
Right.
I played for Coach Hoover. So in 1994, I was part of that staff that won the state championship when we used to play those games down at St. John Arena.
Absolutely.
Beat Cincinnati Withrow in the final, 50-48 in overtime. And obviously that's a great accomplishment here at Westerville North. We have, you know, a banner on the wall, and it gives us a reference point that we can use with our kids when we talk about our history and our tradition.
Absolutely. All right, Coach, I was looking, you got a tough schedule, man.
We do, and we did that on purpose.
Okay.
The kids wanted challenged. I could tell you that the kids actually picked the schedule. You know, I said, hey, we got a chance to go to Cleveland St. Ignatius. You want to go? And they're like, yes. Right. We've been playing Olentangy Orange, so
right.
So the kids wanted to do that. We played Louisville, who's one of the best Division III teams in the state, last week down at Capitol. We played Garfield Heights with Marcus Johnson. Next week, our league is strong with Delaware Hayes and Westerville South and Big Walnut and a lot of other good schools with fine traditions. And yeah, we did challenge ourselves this year. We play Westerville Central. It was a rivalry game.
Yeah.
So the kids wanted the challenge, so we gave them the challenge.
Absolutely. And it's crazy. You dropped down to Division II, but you still wanted that tough schedule. Now tell us you're one of the better teams in the whole area, regardless of divisions. I mean, you could go to state and win state in Division I. Now, what is it? The advantages, disadvantages of the now seven-tier state system?
It's going to be a different tournament because you're looking at, in Division II, you're looking at basically we're going to have to win 2 games to win a district. When it used to be a grind, you remember that, when you had to win 4 games. So to go from 4 games to 2 games is interesting. And then also there used to be, in Division I, there were, depending on the year, 48 to 49 schools. Mm-hmm. We only have 20 in Division II. So basically Division I got chopped in half. So it's going to be an interesting tournament draw. It's going to be an interesting tournament because Division I and Division II, you're only talking 64 teams in the state in Division I and 64 teams in the state in Division II. So it's a little bit like the NCAA bracket.
Right.
Like I said, I'll be curious to see how the draw goes. And then, last year we started with max prep. So as coaches, we don't rank the teams anymore. Right. There's a computer that does that. So we'll see how this all shakes out.
Now, how do you like that with the computer?
I think it's pretty fair. When we look at how we would have ranked teams last year compared to how the computer spit it out, it was pretty accurate, pretty close.
Okay.
The State Coaches Association asked for a few tweaks. They wanted a few more points added for strength of schedule,
right.
For playing good teams and beating good teams.
Right. Absolutely.
I think the computer's pretty fair, and we'll see how it goes here because the computer rankings I think come out here in the first week of January.
Okay. Oh, okay. Good. Now, tell us the identity of your team. Tell us some of the guys and what's your identity?
We have an outstanding bunch of kids, and they're all friends with each other. There's a great chemistry amongst our kids. They've grown up together. They've played together. And so we have a lot of depth. We can play a lot of kids, and we have that work to our advantage. We get out and run in transition. We're up tempo. We're pressure defense, and I think the kids really enjoy playing that way. And it's just an exciting group to be around. I love coming to practice every day. I love getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning over winter break and getting in the gym with the kids at 7:45.
There has to be a special group for that.
At 7:45, and we get the same effort every day. It doesn't matter if it's in the morning over break or if it's after school during the regular season. We get the same effort every day.
Got good leadership.
Yes, we do. We always talk to the kids about you can have a good team if it's led by the coaches. You can have a great team if it's led by the kids.
Absolutely.
And we have 4 really good senior leaders in Micah Young, Tai Perkins, Ronald Jackson, and Nolan Fedak. They sort of set the tone, and they're great role models for our younger kids.
Okay. Well, tell us a little bit more in depth about what Micah and Tai and Nolan and Ronald, what they bring. You said they bring the leadership, but on the court-wise, what do they do individually?
Tai, Micah, and Ronald are great on the perimeter. I think it starts with their defense. They take pride in their defense. They really get after it on the ball, and they're really good off the ball too.
Right.
So I love their defense. Nolan is a great defender in the post. He works really hard for us. And then on the offensive skill, on the flip side, they're all very skilled offensively. They can knock down shots. They can create shots for others. And they're really good teammates. They make their teammates better, so they're a lot of fun to be around.
Right, I can tell. Now, real quickly, I know you got a couple of good sophomores, and you said you got a lot of depth. But tell us a little bit about Tyson and Perkins and
Tony.
Absolutely.
Okay. Tyson is our energizer. Mm-hmm. He's sort of the head of the snake. Especially on the defensive end for us. He starts our pressure. I think he's one of the best on-ball defenders around, and he just goes and goes and goes. Tony Cornett, his dad is a legend at Independence and in the Columbus City League, and Tony's living up to that. And Tony's a really good player. He's really shot up in terms of his height. You know, he came to us, he was probably 5'9", 5'10", and now he's about 6'3". So, you know, Tony's a really good player for us. He does a lot for us off the dribble, and he rebounds for us. We don't have a great deal of size, but he gives us a little bit. And then we have another sophomore, Damian King, who's really stepped up for us this year. And then Jacob Madhani and Elijah McCree have been a really big part of our success this season.
Right.
Juniors, 2 juniors.
Okay. Who's the big guy?
That's probably Damian.
Number 20?
20.
Don't worry about it. He had number 20 in the practice jersey today. But when I saw you all, he really impressed me how hard he worked down low on the glass.
Yeah, and again, we're undersized,
Yeah,
and so you know, our guys that do play around the basket work at it, and they're strong and they're explosive, and you know, we're real perimeter heavy. You know, we're perimeter dominated, but our guys around the basket hold their own.
Right. Coach, I really appreciate your time, man, and definitely good luck the rest of the way.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, we always appreciate you coming and checking us out. Now we will get on our regular schedule. You know, the holidays be holiday, and so we got a little off. But Tuesdays, every Tuesday, look out for another episode. And as always, Drake, take us out, man.
Man, I'm excited for these new episodes that's going to be coming. I just want to say, man, this is a new year. Basketball season really is starting to take off. A lot of kids done put in a lot of work. I'm very interested to get out here and see these guys play. I'm looking forward to it. As always, stay safe, peace, and one love.
One love.
Yeah.